for about, off and on for about 65 years. Since I was a little girl, I've been collecting the Breyer model horses. And ever since COVID, when the Breyer, or Reeves International, which owns Breyer, started having the annual Breyerfest, which is the model horse collecting convention, since they put it online also, as well as the in-person, I've been ordering stuff through them. So it's going to be the damn death of me. I need to be saving money for retirement. I'm too old for this shit. Anyway, this year, of course, I've never been there in person in Lexington, Kentucky. The only time you might say I encountered Breyerfest was the very first year in 1989, but I was there to visit the horse park, and that event was just winding down, and there was hardly nobody there. So it was a kind of a much smaller event than it is now. Nowadays, they get something like 30,000 people who attend the actual Breyerfest, and then, of course, tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands, of people attend, quote-unquote, online. But anyway, this was just some of the stuff, well, actually all of the stuff that I got for this year thus far. And I got the last of it today. So there was a little celebration horse for the 75th anniversary of Breyer Animal Creations, which began in 1950. And so this is a limited edition. It says it's number 148 out of 1,950 of these little stuffed animals. 1950, of course, being the year that Breyer was founded. So anyway, I got that. That came in the mail today. A couple of these models I'm not taking them out of the bags. I don't want to do that. It's a real pain in the butt to try to get them back in to storage. But this one is called YOLO, and it's a very nice model. And there were two versions, there were variations that they had of the different Breyers, of a number of them. And one of them was just the plain cut like this, but with no spot on it. And then there were some that had the spot on the bottom, but both of them were in equal quantities. And so this one, as I said, I got it on eBay. So that was a nice model. Someday when I get a place of my own, I will put these out on display. And that one was called YOLO. And then this one today came in the mail, and it's called Let the Good Times Roll. And there were two versions of this. There was one with the mane and tail, the flowing mane and tail, and it's a glossy. And then there's a version of the matte, and it has the braided mane and tail. So this was actually the one I wanted, but they put them out in equal quantities of these, and they revealed them on their blog site, Breyerfest, the Breyerfest blog at the Breyer website, and they said how many of each variety. So this was one that I had. And they were only like 80 bucks if you got them through online, but of course they jack them up several times in the secondary market. And then there was this one. Let's find out the name of it. I forget. It's called Future is Bright. And they were both matte finishes. Both of them were matte. And out of the run, there was one that had the flowing mane. And then there's the variation where it's just what's called the roach mane. And I got the roach mane, and come to find out, this is the rarer of the two. Only 25% of the run, only 550 of these had the roach mane. So I got it. I really wanted the flowing mane, but I'll take this one since it's rarer. So that was one there. Oh, the wind's kicking up. I'm not liking this. And then I got this through eBay, and this was the old timer mold, and that was for the 75th. And so that had the two hats, and I forget the name of it. I wish and it's not coming in real good. But anyway, I don't want to take it out of the bag because, you know, I'm afraid of dropping it and stuff. But anyway, that was that one. And then this one's called, oh shit, Bellissima Sapphire. So that's based on a real horse. And that was a Breyerfest model. So I picked that up, ordered that online. And they're going to all stay in the boxes and all of that until I get a place. The rate I'm going, it might be if. So that was a nice model. And then, this was not Breyerfest, but I got it online. Anyway, it's the 75th anniversary, and these are the stable mates. Not a Breyerfest, just 75th anniversary. And then last, oh shit. Boy, I can't have this stuff blow off. Okay. The last one is everybody that paid for the traditional ticket. It included the price of this 75th anniversary model. And this is called Tight Lines. So I'm sorry about the glare, and the wind's starting to kick up. But anyway, I thought I'd show my haul of Breyerfest items. And you know how good I am at this cinematography crap. So anyway, that is partly what I've been doing. So there hasn't been much that I felt like commenting on otherwise. So this is the stuff. And I'm going to have to put it away. So anyway, that's it.